And welcome to Spotlight. This is still the game. This is gonna be the gaming Spotlight again. I was looking up, trying to update y'all on Dragon Age Inquisition. I got some more info on it. You probably might have heard it, you might not have. You know. But here it goes. This is coming from Wiki. Now, if you guys want to know about the setting and where it's coming from and all that. Well, Dragon Age Inquisition will be set in Thedas. For y'all Dragon Age fans, y'all know where that is. I don't want to pronounce it. I'm not very good at it. The fantasy world in which the two previous games are set. The game will cover more geographical territory that is predecessored, with one map being described as 4 to 5 times the size Ferelden. The setting of the first game in the series. It's going to be bigger than the first game in the series. That's great. Developers said that the next game would likely be somewhere more French. Well, if you're a Dragon Age fan, you know where that is. That is the country that used to fight with Fedoran. Everybody knows that country's more French than anything. That's where, oh god, what's her name? The redhead. That's where she's from. Orleans or something like that. I think it is. I figured one day it'd be like that, so everybody who wants, which fans recognize as Orleans. Everybody knows that. The following event describes the supplemental novel Dragon Age Asunder. A civil war between the loyalists of the ruling empress and the powerful noble faction broke out in Orleans. Simultaneously, the circle of Magi has gone rogue, in part due to the events of Dragon Age 2, and the Templar Order succeeded from the Chantry to wage their own civil war on the mages. We knew that was going to happen from part 2. That was a give-in. That was a major give-in. Everybody should have known that was going to happen. Now, what gets me is that it goes on to more. I wouldn't bring it to you if you didn't. The traversed Inquisition is much larger than both Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. So it's going to be more land, more areas to cover, and it is said to cover 5 areas. That ain't bad. The 5 areas seen in the map that are in with settings of Dragon Age Origins and Free Marshes. Setting of Dragon Age 2, Orleans, the Dales of Nerava. Each of the 5 locations is made up of several areas, which the player is able to roam and explore freely. Now, that tells me that in the game after this one, while there has to be a devastated land of each 5 of these, or they're going to make it to a bigger continent, another area. That's what it's telling me, because you've seen everything, been there, done there, got the t-shirt after this one. Plot. Creative director Mike Lindlaw, Laidlaw, confirmed that the overall plot of Dragon Age Inquisition will be saving the world from itself. That should have been a give-in from part 2. The story in Dragon Age Inquisition will be much more open-ended, bigger place, vast story. I've read in one area it's going to be more than 30 endings to this thing. In contrast to its previous games, where the stories were more linear, it will primarily involve an all-out civil war between mages and Templars, the foundation of which compromises the main plot of Dragon Age 2. According to Dragon Age writer David Gaider. The story of the first game, Warden, is over, and the story of Hawk, the second game's protagonist, will be finished through the future Dragon Age 2 content, therefore likely downloadable. Oh, they're going to make more downloadable content. Through BioWare has since announced the end to future Dragon Age 2 content, therefore likely previous game Dragon Age Inquisition will showcase new protagonists. It has been confirmed that the character will be fully voiced and that dialogue will of Dragon Age 2. I'm excited about that. Fully voiced. That means you pick stuff like Part 2, but every choice you pick, he will voice it, which is great. Dragon Age 1, they should have done that. They didn't. They went to Part 2 and did it, which Part 2 was bullcrap. It was too damn short. But I said that in the previous video, so. Does not mean you're curious. Okay. Fully voiced dialogue from Will of Dragon Age 2. It will return. However, in Twitter post, BioWare employee Mike, same guy, mentioned that playing as different character does not mean your old character may never appear in future games. See, if you got an old character, it doesn't mean that he's not going to appear in the other games. Like, Hawk might appear in another game. The character you created from Dragon Age 1 might appear in another game. Which could indicate that the player may be able to meet the original protagonist, if you created one. In the opening letter of BioWare community executive producer Mike D, I'll just call him Mike D, said, "We won't be talking about the story of the game today, though you can make guesses from the title." On July the 20th, Gardner suggested that Morgan's child, whose extensive dependence on the player's choice, and will have more passing reference in the plot of the upcoming game. Basically, if you chose to have a kid Morgan, which I did, which hopefully will be a choice when you recreate it, then it will be talked about. But if you didn't, then it won't be. So details like that, BioWare is going really deep on this game, which is awesome. But I thought BioWare was shut down, so this game's going to be picked up or not. You know, it's up to them. Players take on the role of the Inquisitor and the lead of the Force Inquisition. As the leader of the Inquisition, players can make choices and decisions and such to choose post force in an area by capturing forts or keeps. Once capturing, new section of the area can become more available, allowing greater exploration, new quests, and rewards. One group which Inquisitor and the Inquisition face is Red Templars, and another is Ventoran. Basically, you're going to either choose to be part of the Mage or part of the Templar. Probably at the very beginning. Or near the end, which would be your choice. Me, the Templar, just want to all-out destroy all mages, and I'm not for that. I think it's wrong. I do not agree with them, and I enjoyed killing that bitch from the beginning. Pardon my language. Development. Dragon Age Inquisition is first formally announced on Twitter on May 19, 2011. I was creative leader administrator Alistair McNeil. Well, Alistair McNeil. Where's that? Oh yeah, Alistair. So maybe they named him after him. Who wouldn't? On March 19th, 2012, nearly 2 weeks after BioWare released Mass Effect 3, creative director Mike L. tweeted that they were finishing working on content for Dragon Age 2. Exclusive producer Mark D mentioned that BioWare originally had plans for an expansion pack for Elite Exalt EXALTE March to mark the first anniversary of Dragon Age 2, but cancelled in favor of developing other opportunities for the series. Although Dragon Age Inquisition had not been officially announced, DARRAH asked fans to give feedback on what they would like to see in future Dragon Age installments. Basically, it was up to the fans, which made this game possible. WebBrush Securities analyst Mike Patcher speculated that Dragon Age Inquisition would be released sometime in March 2014. 2014, people, March. Now it's held back to fall. So you give your opinion on it, what you think about the news, and I'll be back with more sometime, when I learn more. Until then, good luck, and good night, and peace out.